On the streets, it's called Robo, Skittles, Triple C, and Tussin. The medical term, cough medicine abuse. The Partnership for a Drug-Free America says when the medicine is taken in large doses, it can cause a high similar to that of an illicit drug.
The active ingredient in cough syrup is dextromethorphan.
Neil Klein is a licensed psychotherapist for Integrated Counseling Services. He says dextromethorphan, or DXM, is a safe ingredient that can be found in many over-the-counter cough syrups and tablets. When used correctly, he says the product is generally safe. When it's abused, he says the side effects can be dangerous, especially when mixed with another substance such as alcohol.
If you have more than one substance, you sort of have a compounding effect.
Neil says the most common mixture he's heard of contains NyQuil, Jaeger, and Sprite. Just last month, the government said around 3.1 million teens and young adults used cough medicine to get high. Neil says for some, it may be an escape mechanism.
For a teenager, it's a very emotional time. It's a time when there's a lot of changes, both physical and physiologically and mental going on.
Despite the numbers, Neil says the teens he counsels are usually not addicted to cough meds, but rather use them when other illegal drugs aren't available.
The use of cough syrup is occasionally engaged in, particularly at rave parties or get-togethers. And you know, if somebody doesn't have a large amount of alcohol, or it's difficult to obtain the alcohol because I'm underage, well, mixing that with cough medicine can be a way to escalate.
I talked to a group of teens to get their take on the current drug culture. Most of them say prescription drugs are more prevalent in schools.
A newer thing, you hear a lot about, like, some kid will break his leg and then you hear a bunch of other kids going up to him and like, hey, do you still have your prescription? Like stuff like that, and kids will actually sell it.
It's mostly marijuana. I don't really hear about too much other stuff.
I've heard of it, but it's not something that I've ever seen or witnessed.
Neil says the best fix is prevention.
Parents need to be educated on the effects of substances, whether they be over-the-counter medications, prescription medications, and or illicit substances too.